Welcome to James D. Noor CPA. This is a short instructional video on how to make a guest payment to the IRS whenever you have filed your tax return and you have a balance due. You are going to need a copy of the prior year tax return, and you're going to need your banking information. You start by going to irs.gov and you click Pay. You can click in multiple places. One of them you can pick is Direct Pay with bank account. And then it says, do you want to do individual or business? Now, in this example, I'm doing an individual payment. So make sure you click individual and then make a payment. So you're really clicking the same thing multiple times. This is the part where you get to pick how you're directing your payment. So you're going to apply it to a 1040, your healthcare tax. 99% of the time, it's just 1040. The reason, well, in our example, we're paying a balance due with the return. We're filing a return and we owe money. Obviously, in this instance, it's 2025, but it could be whatever year you're filing for that particular occasion. So they do ask you to confirm that. Now, this is important in that they like you to have a prior tax return in your hand, basically, and you have to confirm your filing status, name, and address from a previously filed return. You need to have that in order to move forward to the next subsequent screens. In my case, John Wick's obviously got a taxpayer. I'm just using his, fake data to show how to enter into this screen and move forward to the next screen. I'll go ahead and let this finish. One thing you might want to notice, I've run into a lot of problems on this screen in that if your address is off, you need to be pretty accurate here in order to get it to move forward through the process. And if 24 doesn't work, you can go to 23 perhaps. I've had years that didn't work, so I grabbed a different year's tax return and put it in and it worked. So now in this case, they're asking for feedback. I'm saying no. I accept the policy and I hit continue. So now they want to know, well, okay, great. I don't know how much you owe on your tax return. You're going to put in the dollar amount that you owe. You're going to confirm it. You also get to pick the date that payment gets applied. If you mean to move money around, you need a few days, you can pick a date out in the future for that to occur. I always use Chase's routing number just because it's memorized. Everybody knows it. And it's public knowledge. In this instance, the account number is a made-up number, of course. And you'll confirm your bank account number. And whether it's checking or saving, of course, you do need to check the box to receive emails. And please do put in your email. You will get a confirming email on this. And you want that, that's your proof you made the payment. When you hit continue, it will move to a confirmation screen. You do have to agree to the disclosure. Now it's going to basically parrot back what you put in and say, do you agree it is all this correct? And you're signing this via typing your name and putting in your social security number, accepting the agreement and hitting submit. So I just put in Mickey Mouse there, made up an ID number just to show the process. And then when you hit submit, I don't show it here, but what happens, it goes to a confirmation page and everything you typed in shows up and you look it over and it's confirming that you have in fact paid. That's it.